What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome to another video. So today we are talking about VERO, and whether you call it VERO or VERO or anything in between, I don't know, I'm going to call it VERO. Now if, like me, you are in the kind of online photography video community and you watch YouTubers who talk about things like photography, there is a very good chance you would have heard about VERO. I know a lot of you guys will follow Peter McKinnon, and he did a video, in fact I think he's done a couple of videos talking all about it and how good it is and how it's going to be better than Instagram. Well, you know what, I thought I would check it out. I went on, I've set up a profile and I'll talk about that in just a minute, and I thought I would share with you my thoughts. Is it actually better than Instagram? Is it actually any good? Now I'll be honest with you, my initial assumption was, well, VERO have paid Peter McKinnon to do these videos and to promote their new app. But then I saw in Peter McKinnon's video, he said this.
Now this video is not paid for or sponsored by VERO.
Now I know a little bit about YouTube, and what I do know is you can't say that if your video was paid or sponsored by them. So maybe there is still some kind of sponsorship deal in there somewhere, but actually it made me think, well hang on, maybe he actually just thinks this is good. I'm going to go and check it out. There are also a couple of guys in our Facebook group who I saw talking about it. If you're interested in being part of the Facebook group, check out the memberships where you can join the channel. You hit the join button down below, you see it in the description of the video. That doesn't commit you, you can just go check out the membership options, and part of that is then joining our Facebook group. So go check that out if you want to. So first things first, go follow me on VERO. You can just find me on Rob Sambles on there. I'm the only Rob Sambles on there, I imagine. Go search that, come follow me along. Especially at the moment, you'll see I have zero community over there. So I'm going to be following back a lot of people, especially if you guys are sports photographers, stuff like that. I'll be following you back, so make sure you come over there, follow me along so we can see what's going on. Okay, so first of all, why does it differ from Instagram? What's the difference? Well, the biggest thing, and you guys will be familiar with this, is that a lot of people are growing more and more frustrated with Instagram in the way that when you go on there nowadays, it feels like it's a list of adverts and posts from people you don't even know. Back in the olden days, you used to be able to scroll through, you would see like a chronological order, a timeline of photos of people you had chosen to follow, and that is what you would see. And Instagram increasingly has kind of become more like TikTok, where you just got like a scroll of videos and feeds and stuff that you didn't ask to see. Well, that's deliberately kind of the bit that I guess VERO have attacked. They have tried to create almost like the old school version of Instagram. You can go on there and you can scroll through your feed. And that's my first point. The biggest thing which I did like about VERO is that it doesn't have all the adverts and all the promoted posts and the stuff that you didn't ask to see. I don't follow many people on there yet, but when I do go on there now and I scroll through my timeline, I just see the posts from the people I've followed, bam, 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 in order, and I like it. It's refreshing. It's also not dragging me off down some wormhole watching a weird video, and I've got to say, I really did find that a refreshing change from Instagram. Moving on to the next thing that I like about it is the fact that you can do all different types of posts on there. You can post photos, which is pretty much what I've done so far. You can post videos. You can also post things like music and all kinds of other posts that might be of interest to your followers, or you might want to share with your friends, your family, your community that you create on VERO. I really did like that part of it, the fact that you can share kind of all different things, links to stuff and everything, rather than just photos. That rolls me nicely onto the next thing that I like, and that's you can customize your feed. So we just talked about all those different posts. Maybe you don't want to see some of that stuff. You might have a friend of yours who you really want to see their photos, but you know what, they're really into music, they keep posting their music every day, and maybe you're less interested in that. Well, you know what, you can customize the feed. You can go into it, you can say, from this person, I want to see their photos, but actually I don't want to see their music. And that will then customize the feed that you see. You really are in control of what you see on that feed. And as we know, that is literally the opposite of Instagram. I do not feel in any way in control of what I'm seeing on my feed on Instagram. Okay, the next thing I like about it is that it is a very new platform, and that's maybe the one downside to it right now, is there's not that many people on there. I went on there and searched like all the different sort of big photographers I follow on Instagram and stuff like that, and actually there aren't many of them on there yet, but it will grow, and that's one of the things that I like. It is a new platform, it's a new community. And especially maybe if those of you guys who want to go and try and be successful and grow a large following on something like that, well, we hear it all the time, right? We hear about big YouTubers or people with massive Instagram followings, and they'll always say things like, oh yeah, but I did it in the early days when it was easy to grow. Well, you know what, Vero, it's the early days. I'm not saying it's easy to grow, but it might be. I literally have set up a profile and put a couple of photos on, and I've already got a few followers from pretty much doing nothing at all. And a new platform like that is exciting, right? It's new opportunities. It will be interesting to see how it grows. Will it be the next Instagram? Who knows? But from what I've seen so far, maybe it could. Okay, moving into the next thing that I like, and that is how you can customize who sees what from your profile. I really like this part of it. Now, with Instagram, I have a couple of different Instagram accounts, as a lot of you guys will know, but I also then have to have other like private bits, which is just like my immediate friends or family. You know what, in VERO you can control all of that together. You can set up a post, and then when you post it, you can choose who you want to see it. And everybody who connects with you on VERO, you can have them as different connections. They can be close friends, acquaintances, or just all of your followers. And when you post a photo, I can then put it on, and I can post my photo and write my little description, and I can then decide, right, who do I want to see this photo? Do I want it to just be my close friends, my acquaintances, or just everybody? And I really like that. It gives me that control to be able to share private things with my close friends without having to worry about creating a whole like secret Instagram account or something like that. Okay, the next thing I like about it is there is a desktop app that I can use in Windows, and I really like that, right? You spend a lot of time doing your social media stuff on your phone, and I think all of us are guilty of spending too much time on our phones. So actually I really like the idea that I can set up my VERO, have it here on my computer, so when I'm doing my work I can dip in and out of it and do some bits, but actually I don't even need to have it on my phone. So when I'm sat later on out here on the couch and trying to spend time with the family, I don't have that same temptation of another social media app to go back into on my phone. I can try and do most of it here on the desktop whilst I'm doing some other bits of work, and I really like that, the fact there's a proper functional desktop app. Because I'm sure, like a lot of you guys, you might have that frustration. I certainly have had it before with Instagram. God, I wish I could just set up Instagram on my computer and post photos from there when I'm working, and instead I have to send the photos to my phone and then post from, and that just frustrates me. So I do really like the desktop version of VERO. So look, there you go, that's my little summary, I guess. What do I think of it? I like it. I'm on there and I'm going to keep on posting on there. Make sure you come and follow me along over there, because you will be seeing posts go out there. You know, honestly, because I'm probably excited about it, I reckon you'll probably see more posts on me from there than you will on my Instagram feed. So go check that out over on VERO. Set yourself up an account, who knows, maybe you will be the next 10,000 followers, million followers account on VERO, and I'll be following you thinking, wow, how did they do that? Go give it a go, I'd love to see it. Hope you guys found this interesting. If you did, do me a favour, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the memberships, it would be cool to get a few more people into the community here on the channel. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next video.